Good day, everyone. So we are going to report about the generalist social work practice framework, characteristics, and elements. And here are the objectives. To be able to understand or comprehend the generalist social work practice framework, characteristics, and elements. To provide information about what is generalist social work practice.
So, good day everyone. I'm here to report the generally social work practice. So, what is generally social work practice? A generally social work practice is a practice base of a common base of knowledge, principle, rules, skills, and methods. And also, yan yung mga bagay na makakatulong sa different situation ng iyong client at kung ano ang kanilang kinakailangan. And the generally social work practice is working on the individuals, which is micro, group, which is meso, and community, which is macro. And also, they has a involvement in a social change and na magkakaroon ng assessment, planning, intervention, and evaluation. Yan yung nakasaad sa generally social work practice. So, good day everyone. Let's proceed to the generally social work framework. So, ano nga ba talaga ang generally social work framework? It is a approach to working in individuals, families, group, organization, and communities that is based on the recognition of the interconnection of human system. So, ito yung nag-emphasize sa lahat ng mga building partnership towards to your client at they utilize kung ano ang kakayahan ng isang kliyente to address or matugunan ang kanilang problema and kung papaano na matutugunan din at magagawa ng solusyon ng isang social worker para makatulong sa iyong kliyente. And that is the brief definition of the framework. So, let's move on to the individual approach at may mga example na makakatulong sa isang client and that is the person self-centered therapy. When we say person self-centered therapy, it is focuses on the client's self-exploration and self-actualization. So, when we say self-exploration, it is the process to find out what is the valuable to you or the investigating within yourself. So, for example, meron tayong mga scenarios sa ating sarili na nagkakaroon na we don't have a self-esteem to discover what is our skills or abilities na meron tayo, and we also focuses on the negative na meron tayo. For example, if that children or if that student na nagkakaroon ng difficulty sa kanyang studies ay gusto niyang ma-enhance yung mga abilities niya, both in his mind, meron talagang mga scenarios na hindi niya gustong maging at gusto niyang ma-enhance, but it's because of he has a lower esteem na meron sa kanyang sarili. Hindi niya yan ma-find out, it's because of that. So, in this case, this person self-centered therapy ay ito yung mga bagay na makakatulong sa inyo para magkaroon ka ng self-esteem. At for example, for that is the social work will help you to engage in that kind of organization or activities na tinutulungan ka kung papaano mo makikita yung valuable things na meron ka. So, in that case, magkakaroon ka ng self-examine sa iyong sarili kung tinutulungan ka ng isang social worker kung paano mo mai-enhance yung confidence mo towards in that situation, kasi meron kang kakayahan na ikaw lang ang nakakaalam and you don't need to discover it with other people. Kasi when we say self-exploration, yan yung sa sarili mo lang na malalaman mo, and in that way, if the social worker will helps you to discover that, magkakaroon talaga ng social involvement towards to you and to to the worker. So, if the social worker will have a process or planning, kailangan mo talagang maging involved on that kung gusto mo talagang makita kung ano talaga yung kakayahan na meron ka. Kasi we all have in different situation na we all have different skills and abilities na meron talaga tayo, but we always do on the things na makakapagsira sa atin. And in that case, we always do the things na dyan lang talaga tayo, but we never go deeper kung ano talaga tayo as a person. So, in this person self-centered therapy, yan yung mga bagay na makakatulong sa iyo kung paano mo ma-enhance your abilities para mag-grow ka as a person. So, the social worker acts as a facilitator who provides empathy, or magiging sensitive yung a social worker towards sa yung mga gusto, and unconditional positive regard and courage to your clients. As a social worker, kailangan mo talagang magkaroon ng strong na personality towards your client, kasi kung magkakaroon ng mga ganyang mga conflict, kailangan mong i-encourage your client na to seek what his or her doing sa kanyang sarili. Kasi if you as a social worker, hindi mo alam kung ano yung mga bagay na i-guide mo sa iyong kliyente, meron talagang mga dysfunctional na mangyayari dyan. So, if you have a interconnection towards to your client, kailangan mong maging sensitive kung ano yung mga gusto ng mga kliyente mo, so that matutulungan mo sila to discover what they want and discover what the skills and abilities na meron sila na hindi nila nalalaman. So, the goal of the social worker for that is to help the client to discover their own potential. Malalaman nila na meron talaga siyang kakayahan na hindi niya pa nalalaman. It's because nagfo-focus lang siya sa kanyang mga small na achievement, but he doesn't know or she doesn't know na meron pa pala siyang more process and enhance their self-esteem and autonomy. Yan yung mga goals ng social worker to help the client to enhance their well-being and confidence to interact to the other people, and hindi nila pwedeng isang ayon na dyan lang yung kakayahan niya na pwedeng gawin yung mga bagay na gusto niyang gawin pero wala siyang confidence. But in this case, meron talaga tayong mga connections to the therapy na pwede nating gawin towards that client, and that is the person self-centered therapy. So, the next example is the cognitive behavioral therapy. So, when we say cognitive behavioral therapy, this is aims to modify the client's functional thoughts, emotions, and behavior. So, when we say this functional thoughts, yan yung mga negative thoughts na ginagawa ng isang kliyente na makakapagsira sa kanyang self-esteem. And the emotions and behavior, yan yung connection sa dysfunctional thoughts towards to the emotion and the behavior. If yung client mo ay magkakaroon ng negative thoughts sa kanyang sarili, maapektuhan talaga yung emotions niya and the behaviors of this client. Kasi, for example, meron tayong client na hindi niya alam na meron pala siyang kakayahan na mag-drawing, and he doesn't know na, or she doesn't know na meron pala siyang ganyan na skills, but because he focuses or she focuses on the small things na nakakapag-influence sa kanya, and in that way, hindi niya may nagbubuli sa kanya. So, we put these scenarios na in this scenarios sa school. So, if that person na merong nagbubuli sa kanya na hindi niya alam na in that bullying is yan yung mga bagay na makakapag-improve sa kanyang sarili. So, merong nagbubuli sa kanya na hindi daw niya alam ang ganitong mga gawain, but in this cognitive behavioral therapy, tinutulungan ng isang social worker na mai-enhance kung ano yung mga maling iniisip ng isang tao patungo sa kanyang sarili, and that would be the best process na ginagawa or having a planning of being. So, when we say emotions, yan yung mga nararamdaman ng isang tao towards sa kanyang mga nakakasalamuha and yung mga bagay, if that person nakaka-feel na discouragement sa kanyang sarili kasi hindi niya alam na may mga bagay talaga na hindi pa niya nadidiscoveryhan sa kanyang sarili, and the social worker aims to identify that and found out kung ano talaga yung mga bagay na kailangang i-guide or assessment na bagay para sa kanya. And when we say the social worker collaborates to the client to identify and challenge the negative cognitions and to develop the coping skills and a problem solving strategies. When we say kung ikaw ay isang social worker pala, ay you need to have a collaborates to identify kung ano talaga yung ini-aim ng problema na yan towards that student. Kung yung student mo or young student na client mo having a difficulties na magkakaroon ng interconnection or social involvement sa mga kaklase niya, it's because he doesn't know or she doesn't know her abilities. Ang ginagawa pala ng isang social worker is to help to having a problem solving strategy so that ginagampanan ng isang social worker kung papaano magkakaroon ng successful na involvement towards of that client. So, in that case, matutulungan ng isang social worker na ma-cope yung skills niya kung ano talaga yung mga dapat na gawin niya na therapy or mga process towards that client na makakatulong sa isang kliyente na makikita niya yung mga valuable things na meron siya na hindi pa niya nalalaman. So, ang goal ng social worker dito ay to help the client change their maladaptive patterns and to achieve the personal goals.
Family System Therapy. Ang Family System Therapy ay isang sistemikong paraan na nagmamasid sa pamilya bilang isang komplikado at dinamikong sistema na nagpapahiwatig at naapektuhan ng mga membro nito. Kapaligiran at kasaysayan sa pamamagitan ng pagtingin sa pamilya bilang isang buong sistema. Ito ay tumutulong sa pag-unawa sa mga ugnayan at pattern ng komunikasyon sa loob ng pamilya. Ang social worker ay nagbibigay diin sa pag-unawa sa papel, mga limitasyon at mga interaksyon ng bawat membro ng pamilya upang makatulong sa pagresolba ng mga suliranin at nagpapalakas ng mga pamilya bilang isang buong sistema.
Organizational approach. Organizational development aims to provide effectiveness to organization. Ginagamitan ng systematic approach. When we say systematic approach, it is the organized approach to the problem solving and decision making. Gather information, assess the needs of the client, and identify the goals and give intervention to evaluate outcomes. The social worker will collaborate to the head, staff, and stakeholders to assess kung ano ang mga strength, weaknesses ng isang organization para malaman kung anong pwedeng intervention ang ibigay to evaluate outcomes. Example, mayroong NGO or non-governmental organization that provides services to the homeless individual. The role of the social worker here is to use the systematic approach to address the issue or problem. Like kung may kulang man ang budget for funding, pwede mag-recruit ng mga volunteers or developing partnership with other organizations. Organizational culture change. Changing the way culture or organization operates and interacts with its environment by transforming its culture. The goal of this approach is to create a culture that supports the organization, mission, and values that promotes diversity. Example, I've been working in a company that has history about discrimination. So my role here is to identify the current culture, why they have gender biases and stereotypes. So I will talk to the company's leader and staff upang masabi kung ano ang aking desired culture that promotes gender equality. So I will conduct training programs to enlighten their minds or mindsets for them to understand more about the gender equality By transforming the culture organization, mas maging effective ang pag-achieve sa goal and changing of environment from discrimination to equality.
So in the community, we have two examples, which are the community development and community organization. So when we say community development, it involves in a large numbers of members that share a common interest and goals and work together to achieve social change. So when we say interest and goals, yan yung mga bagay na gustong makuha ng isang community to have a social change. So in that case, kailangan talaga na magkaroon ng social involvement towards of that community or sa isang barangay na kailangan nilang maging interconnected to each other. So, kailangan nilang merong organization na nakakatalakda upang magkaroon sila ng magandang proseso sa pagbuo or pag-develop ng kanilang community. So, for example for that is pagkakaroon ng bayanihan or clean-up drive sa kanilang community. If that one person or each members of that community ay hindi nakikipag-belong or hindi nakikipagsalamuha sa mga or hindi nagkakaroon ng interconnection in that community, hindi talaga magkakaroon ng social change kasi merong mga bagay na hindi nakaayon sa isang member sa isang community. So, if that member or lahat ng membro ng community or isang barangay ay nakikipag-unite, magkakaroon talaga ng social change sa kanila and magiging develop yung community nila or ang kanilang barangay sa pamamagitan ng pagtutulungan at pakikipag-isa. So, the social worker helps to the community members to identify their needs and assets, to mobilize their resources and powers to take collective action. So, kailangan talaga magkaroon ng connection talaga yung social worker at yung mga komunidad sa isang barangay. At in that way, magkakaroon ng easy na involvement ang isang social worker na mag-i-enhance yung mga abilities ng isang membro ng isang komunidad na kailangan talaga nilang makipag-socialize para magkaroon ng social change sa kanilang community. So, the goals of that is to help the members to improve the living conditions and advocate of their rights and influence policies. So, in that case, ang goals ng iba't ibang mga tao or ang goals ng social worker at ng client ay having improve the living conditions and advocate their rights. Kasi kailangan ng mga tao na magkaroon talaga ng social change at ma-improve and ma-enhance yung mga living nila, especially to their family and the health risk na makakaroon or ma-involve nila kapag hindi sila nakikipag-connect to the involved. So, let's proceed to another examples of community, and that is the community organization. So, in the community organization, it is a systematic approach that the community has a complex and dynamics that influenced by its members, environment, and history. So, when we say influence to the members, yan yung mga tao na hindi nakikipag-engage sa mga ginagawa ng isang komunidad or the barangay. So, we have two different situation of this. So, in this first situation, merong mga tao na hindi nag-i-involve para sa mga social change sa kanilang barangay. In this situation ay yung mga taong active sa lahat ng mga organization na ginagawa. So, if this situation, first situation and second situation ay magkakaroon ng interconnection or social involvement towards them, magiging maiimpluwensyahan talaga ng second situation yung first situation na, for example, yung member na yan ay hindi nakikipag-involve sa social change ng kanilang barangay. And for the reason of that is, merong mga reason na ginagawa ng mga tao na they are tired for doing what the organization or the services na ginagawa sa isang barangay. That's why they never never get belong on that. So the neighbors of that case is ini-influence nila yung mga tao na hindi nag-interact to that barangay na dapat mag-involve sila para matulungan na mag-enhance yung kanilang barangay sa mga bagay na hindi pa nila nakakita at makuha nila yung mga goals na gusto nilang makuha para sa kanilang barangay. And that is the influence by its members. So, when we say the environment, yan yung mga bagay na kung ano yung nakapalibot sa kanya. At kung, for example, yung environment niya ay hindi talaga nakikipag-involve, and that is the main reason why they are never getting belong to that community organization. But if that environment has a active involvement towards the barangay, it is easily for them to engage themselves and voluntary na makikipag-ugnayan talaga sila kung ano talaga yung gusto na ipahiwatig or isagawa ng isang barangay or isang community. At for the history, yan yung mga bagay na ginagawa noon pa lang at hanggang ngayon ay ginagawa pa rin na kung sino yung mga barangay officials na nakatayo dyan sa isang barangay, and that is the community organization na pinapahiwatig dito sa example. So the social worker helps to the community identify and change the dysfunctional patterns of interaction. So when we say dysfunctional, yan yung mga negative na thoughts na ginagawa ng isang miyembro ng isang community. So for example, if that community or if that one person na merong negative thoughts or yung mga iniisip lang nila ay yung mga negative na gawain ng isang barangay, hindi talaga ma-enhance yung connections nila towards that community kasi yan yung mga iniisip lang nila na ginagawa ng isang barangay. So the social worker helps that to change the dysfunctional thoughts na ginagawa nila sa kanilang sarili para sa isang barangay. So the communication and behavior that causes stress and conflict. So the goal of the social worker of this is to improve the community functioning and enhance the well-being of each member. So ang gusto talaga ng isang social worker na matulungan ang kanilang the way they live in that community and the way they have a social interaction towards to their neighbors, to the barangay officials, and all of the members of their community na pwede nilang ma-enhance yung mga pakikipag-ugnayan nila at magkaroon ng social change and development towards of that. So, yan yung mga bagay na gustong ipahiwatig ng community organization. So let's talk about the characteristic of a social work or generally social work according to Talmali. So the first is the concept of one client system as point of entry for working to another client system. So ang isinasagawa dito ay isang one-on-one basis na ginagawa ng isang social worker to his or her client para magkaroon ng starting point na having a relationship na magkakaroon ng isang good assessment towards his or her client. So, for example, ang isang kliyente merong problema at kailangan nilang magkaroon ng isang helping relationship para maintindihan nila kung ano talaga yung problema ng isang kliyente at maiintindihan ng isang social worker if they focuses on their self. And pagkatapos niyan, magkakaroon ng isang assessment and guide to the appropriate na assessment or appropriate na guidelines na ginagawa ng isang social worker. So, at this point, kailangan talaga ng pagtuunan ng pansin ng isang social worker para matagumpayan ang mga problema na ginagawa nila. So, at an appropriate time and judgment sa isang social worker. So, pagkatapos niyan, ginagawa ng isang resulta ng isang social worker kung ano talaga yung mainam na gagawin pagkatapos nilang magkaroon ng isang assessment. So, pagkatapos niyan, she moves on to the helping process or helping relationship to the community kasi nagsimula sila sa individual na assessment. So, pagkatapos naging successful, pumunta sila sa isang community or isang group na pwede nilang i-engage ang kanilang sarili kasi alam nila na it is successful towards to the specific person. So, in that case, pwede na silang tumungo sa isang entire community na pwede nilang tulungan na magkaroon ng isang good problem solving towards that problem. So the next is the concept of total problem solving. So in the generalist integrated methods, practitioner sees the client as part a social system. Ginagawa ng isang practitioners o isang social worker na ang mga client ay isang parte ng isang social system na pwedeng matulungan kung ano yung mga dapat na i-align na mga helping process towards on her or his problems. So, which causes effects of the problem or situation that recognize that she cannot be real help and if she ignores the such system. So, hindi niya matutulungan ang kanyang sarili or hindi niya totoong matutulungan ang kanyang sarili if he or she still ignores the system na makakatulong sa kanya or yung mga helping process na inaayon ng isang social worker para sa kanya. So, in that case, a total problem solving framework allows the workers to help the clients as a system. So, tinutulungan ng isang social worker yung mga client nila kung ano yung dapat na guide or assessment na nakakaayon sa kanila. So, if the client is very hindi inaayon yung sarili niya or hindi ni-engage yung sarili niya para tulungan din ang kanyang sarili, hindi talaga ma-successful yung mga bagay na gustong ipahiwatig sa iyo kasi the client is always ignoring the system na ipinipahiwatig or binibigay ng isang worker para makatulong sa kanyang sarili. And that workers basic competence needed make it possible her to intervene this other system. So, hindi madali para sa isang social worker na mag-connect to the other system if the client will still ignore what the social worker needed to have a assessment to that client. So, in this case, kailangan talaga na kung ano yung ibibigay ng isang social worker to you, kailangan talagang mag-engage or connected talaga sa isang kliyente kasi kung gusto ng isang social worker na ito yung mga system na ibibigay sa iyo, dapat gusto rin ng isang kliyente para i-unite at magkaroon ng real na positive change para sa isang kliyente. So lastly is the concept of the client's problem or situation as the basis of the choice of the worker's helping approach or intervention. So ito yung bagay na where areas the practitioners would choose kung ano yung mga bagay na kinakailangan na isang-ayon sa isang kliyente na maging helping process for the situation na mayroon ng isang kliyente. So, ang practitioners ay magkakaroon ng isang choices kung ano talaga yung nakafit sa isang problema sa yung isang kliyente. So, kailangan pagtuunan ng pansin kung ano talaga ang mga helping methods na kinakailangan para sa ganitong problema ng isang kliyente or malalaman ng isang social worker kung ano yung mga method of practice, social casework na magkakaroon or makakafit sa isang problema ng iyong kliyente. And the generalist practitioners would approach the problem as a social worker and select of the array of helping approaches and intervention and what is the best suited to the client's situation. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na ang isang social worker ay pumipili ng isang helping process or methods na nakasang-ayon sa isang problema ng iyong kliyente. So, in different situation or in different problems na iyong client ay meron pala yung isang meron pala yung isang good na helping process na nakasang-ayon sa isang problema, and that would be the best choices ng isang kliyente na ina-identify nila talaga yung problema para magkaroon ng best helping methods for the client's problem.
Characteristic of generally social work practice according to Janice Gasker. Holistic approach. When we say holistic approach, it means we look into someone's life including their physical, mental, emotional, and social, spiritual well-being. Like we look into the person as a whole. Example, a social worker deal with a client that is drug dependent. So, magamit itong holistic approach in a way that it also addresses not only the client's substance abuse, but also their physical, mental, and emotional health. Social and environmental context. How society and environment influence people's life, the impact of these factors to the life of an individual, like tinitingnan natin kung paano nakakaapekto ang social and environment to an individual. Example, there's a single mother with low income. Ang single mom is naghihirap dahil sa mababa ang kanyang income at paghanap ng trabaho dahil sa lack of education and job unemployment. So the social worker will seek to find what's the problem in her social and environmental. The social worker may examine whether there are any systematic barriers or discrimination that prevent the mother from accessing resources and opportunities. This could include issues such as gender bias, racial discrimination, or lack of access to affordable health care.
The essential elements in social work practice. Ang mga elemento ay kung ano ang magagawa na siyang tumulong sa kliyente sa kanyang problema. Pagkatapos nun, nagkaroon ng problema ang kliyente, tapos ang dalawang yon kasi pumasok sila sa isang proseso, tapos may pinaplano na binago, kung saan ang proseso ay para tulungan ng manggagawa ang kliyente. Ang plan change sa social work ay nangangahulugan ng paggawa ng desisyon magtulak sa pag-unlad ng isang sistema. Ito ay nagmumula sa loob ng sistema mismo at maaari rin manggaling sa pagbibigay ng tulong mula sa panlabas na ahente. Sa social work, ang plan change ay nangangailangan ng isang social worker upang magbigay ng tulong upang maabot ang layunin ng pagpapabuti sa buhay ng kliyente. Ang prosesong ito ay nangangailangan ng paggawa ng plano at pagsunod ng mga hakbang maabot ang mga layunin na nais makamit. Sa huli, ang plan change ay naglalayong makamit ang mga positibong pagbabago sa buhay ng kliyente at sa mundong kung saan sila naninirahan.